Hello there everyone, I'm Lillis Fox and a warm welcome to Alderwood and my channel. We're back for another episode of my Animal Crossing Let's Play series. If you are new to this series, you can find the first episode right here and linked in the description below. Last time we met our first camper, and let's just say he is a bit hard to love. But with the first camper also comes something else. We've unlocked 4 new housing plots. It's time to set off on a villager hunt. When planning out possible villagers for Alderwood, I had a few things in mind. I wanted to try to find villagers that I haven't had before. There's a long list of villagers that I really love but have either never encountered or haven't seen since previous Animal Crossing games. I also wanted villagers that would fit Alderwood's aesthetic. I want Alderwood to have a wholesome, rustic, and natural feel with a bit of a dark, witchy, and mysterious undertone. Think Over the Garden Wall, which is one of my favorite shows and comics and a big inspiration for me. When choosing the villagers that would fit this theme, I looked at their general appearance, their species, and also their house exteriors. I sought out villagers with rustic, earth-tone houses, and was pretty firm on this rule. I even left off one of my all-time favorite villagers, Whitney, because I didn't think her bright blue house would fit. Finally, when choosing villagers, I don't put any thought at all into their popularity. It just doesn't matter to me. There are some villagers that I love that are really popular, like Raymond and Marshall, and then there are some that I adore that many people don't enjoy, like Ike and Benjamin. What matters to me is that I like them, not how they are ranked by other members of the community. And so, with a fairly long list of villagers I'd accept, I set off on my hunt. I searched for 4 days straight, without time travel of course, setting down 1 new plot each day. I was well stocked with Nook Mile tickets that I had stored before resetting, so each new day I cozied up with a blanket and some tea to see who I'd stumble upon. It was quite a journey. I found villagers I'd never seen before, some fan favorites, some that were hard to leave behind, some I hadn't seen since New Leaf, some that I had living on my other island, Elmwood, and some that were almost comically ugly. My first day searching, I noticed that my chances of getting a cranky villager seemed to be higher. Every other island or so was a cranky villager. I don't know if that's in the game's code, that the 6th villager is more likely to be a cranky, but I was delighted since I'd had my eyes peeled for a certain cranky wolf. And, sure enough, only 10 or so tickets into my search, I found him, Wolfgang. I've wanted Wolfgang since New Leaf, but I was never able to find him. I had fallen in love with him when I visited my partner's town. I was instantly smitten with this quiet, studious, and somewhat debonair wolf. I knew he would be a perfect fit, and I was so excited to welcome him home. On our second day, quite a few tickets in, we found Sylvana. Sylvana is a completely new villager for me. I've only known about her for a couple of months. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I adore squirrels and make a habit of befriending them in real life, so the more squirrels on Alderwood the better, honestly. Day 3 was the longest day and I almost gave up. I searched well into the night and got tons of repeats. I was just about to shut down my game and leave the next villager to fate when I ran into Raymond. Raymond technically breaks my rules. He was the first camper on my other island, Elmwood, so I've had him before, but he reminds me of my cat Sebastian, who passed away last March, so I couldn't leave him behind. Besides, I'd really like to find Marshall for Alderwood one day, and I've always wanted to have the pair of them on an island. On our 4th and final day, we were only a few tickets in before finding Pudge. Pudge is one of those villagers who brings me lots of joy, but no one else seems to really like or even know about him. But I love everything about him. I love his little concerned face, his lazy personality, and his cute green ears. But most of all, I love his name. Fun fact, I call everyone I love Pudge. My girlfriend, my cats, everyone is Pudge. And with that, Alderwood's first community was complete. 10 villagers. We are growing, growing, growing. Next step, building up the island and getting KK to come perform. There's lots to come for Alderwood. This is just the start. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you'd like to see more episodes in this series, as well as dream tours and much more, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Take care, friends, and see you soon.